Imagine a world without pain, a world where arthritis doesn't rob you of your everyday joys. Arthritis, with its relentless grip, can make life unbearable. But what if you could ease some of that discomfort through your diet? Stay tuned as we dive into the 9 foods you should avoid if you have arthritis. Arthritis, a condition that affects millions. But did you know that your diet could be making it worse? Indeed, what we eat can have a direct impact on arthritis symptoms. Certain foods can cause inflammation, worsening the pain and discomfort associated with this condition. Conversely, some food choices can help alleviate these symptoms. It's important to understand that food is not just about satisfying our cravings, it's also about nourishing our bodies and managing our health. So let's get started and see what foods could be worsening your arthritis. First on the list, sugar. Yes, that sweet, delectable substance we all love to indulge in. But did you know this seemingly innocent treat might be a wolf in sheep's clothing for those with arthritis? It's true. Sugar, particularly in its refined form, can trigger the release of cytokines, which are inflammatory messengers. And inflammation, as we know, is like fuel to the fire of arthritis. Now let's get a bit scientific here. When you consume sugar, your body undergoes a process called glycation. Here, sugar molecules attach to proteins, creating harmful molecules known as advanced glycation end products, or AGEs for short. These AGEs tend to be pro-inflammatory and can exacerbate arthritis symptoms. So, while that sugary donut or that bar of chocolate may seem irresistible, remember the potential consequences. It might just cause your joints to flare up and make your arthritis symptoms worse. So, think twice before reaching for that sweet treat. Secondly, beware of the hidden dangers in processed foods. Now you might ask, what's so bad about a quick microwave meal or a bag of chips? Well, these foods are often loaded with additives and preservatives, not to mention high levels of sodium, which can cause water retention and increase blood pressure. But here's the kicker, these ingredients can also trigger inflammation in your body. Inflammation, as we know, is a key player in arthritis. It's like adding fuel to the fire, exacerbating joint pain and stiffness. Moreover, processed foods are typically low in nutrients and high in empty calories. This means they contribute little to your overall health, while potentially leading to weight gain. And carrying extra weight puts more strain on your joints, further worsening arthritis symptoms. So, what's the takeaway here? It's simple. Next time you're grocery shopping, steer clear of those processed food aisles. Moving on, we have 3 more culprits: saturated fats, trans fats, and omega-6 fatty acids. First up, saturated fats. These are found in abundance in animal products like red meat and full-fat dairy. They can increase inflammation in your body, acting as a fuel for the fire that arthritis already sets in your joints. Not to mention, they're linked with heart disease, which is a significant concern for those living with arthritis. So, next time you're craving a juicy steak or a creamy cheese, remember, it may lead to increased discomfort. Next, we have trans fats. They are the nutritional equivalent of a villain in a horror movie. They not only increase your bad cholesterol levels, but also lower your good cholesterol, leading to heart disease. You'll find them lurking in many processed foods such as cookies, crackers, and fast food. The worst part? They can not only intensify inflammation, but also cause it where it didn't exist before. So it's best to steer clear of these as much as possible. Finally, let's talk about omega-6 fatty acids. While they are essential for our bodies, too much of a good thing can be harmful. They are found in oils like sunflower, corn, and soybean oil, and also in many fried foods and mayonnaise. When consumed in excess, they can contribute to inflammation, exacerbating arthritis symptoms. It's all about balance. While omega-6s are necessary for our health, their consumption should be balanced with omega-3s, found in foods like fish, walnuts, and flax seeds. It's important to note that not everyone will react to these foods in the same way. Some people may notice a significant difference in their symptoms when they cut these out of their diet, while others may not. The key is to pay attention to your body and how it responds. Try to limit your intake of these fats for a healthier, pain-free life. After all, taking care of our bodies is the best investment we can make. So, let's make a conscious effort to swap out these inflammation-inducing foods with healthier alternatives. Your joints will thank you. Next on the list, we have alcohol and tobacco. Let's kick off with alcohol. Regular consumption of alcohol has been linked to inflammation in the body. Now, for those who don't know, inflammation is a key player in arthritis. It's the body's response to injury or disease, which can cause swelling, redness, and pain. When you're living with arthritis, the last thing you want is to add fuel to the inflammation fire. Alcohol can do just that. Not to mention, it can interfere with the effectiveness of certain medications, making your treatment less successful. Further, alcohol can lead to weight gain, and with each extra pound, the pressure on your joints increases, especially on weight-bearing joints like your knees and hips. This can make arthritis symptoms even worse. So if you're a fan of the occasional glass of wine or bottle of beer, you might want to reconsider. Now, onto tobacco. The connection between tobacco and arthritis might not be as obvious as alcohol, but it's just as detrimental. Smoking tobacco has been shown to both increase the risk of developing certain types of arthritis and to make existing arthritis worse. This is largely due to a group of nasty chemicals in tobacco called free radicals. These free radicals can lead to oxidative stress in your body, which is a fancy way of saying they cause damage to your cells. This can result in increased inflammation and a weakening of the immune system, both of which are not ideal when you're dealing with arthritis. In addition, smoking can reduce the effectiveness of certain arthritis medications, just like alcohol. Plus, it's linked to heart disease, lung cancer, and a host of other health problems. So while it might be difficult to kick the habit, the benefits to your arthritis and overall health can be immense. So it's best to limit or avoid these substances altogether. Finally, we have refined carbohydrates and MSG. These two might be lurking in your pantry right now, unbeknownst to you, potentially wreaking havoc on your joints. Refined carbohydrates are essentially grains that have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients, leaving you with empty calories that can spike your blood sugar. Foods like white bread, pastries, and pasta are prime examples of refined carbohydrates. They might be delicious, but they're not doing your joints any favors. You see, when your blood sugar levels spike, it can lead to inflammation throughout your body. As we've discussed, inflammation is a key player in arthritis, causing pain and swelling in your joints. Thus, consuming large amounts of refined carbohydrates can potentially exacerbate these symptoms. Now let's turn our attention to MSG, or monosodium glutamate. This flavor enhancer is commonly found in processed foods and fast food. It might make your food taste better, but it may be doing more harm than good. Some studies suggest that MSG can trigger inflammation, particularly in people who are already prone to it. This can be bad news for those with arthritis. While the research isn't conclusive, it's worth considering if you're struggling with joint pain and inflammation. Remember, it's not about completely eliminating these foods from your diet, it's about moderation. Too much of anything can be harmful, and these foods are no exception. It's about making mindful choices, understanding what you're putting into your body, and how it might affect your health. So, consider swapping these out for healthier alternatives. Instead of white bread, try whole grain. Instead of fast food, try a homemade meal with fresh, unprocessed ingredients. Small changes can make a big difference, especially when it comes to your health. We hope this video has given you some food for thought, and remember, you have the power to make positive changes in your life and your health. So, consider swapping these out for healthier alternatives. So, there you have it. The 9 foods to avoid if you have arthritis. We've covered quite a bit today, from the inflammation-inducing sugars and refined carbs to the omega-6 rich vegetable and seed oils, the processed meats and cheeses, and the high-sodium snacks. Not forgetting alcohol and the nightshade vegetables, which some people may find exacerbate their symptoms. It's essential to understand that what we put into our bodies can significantly impact our health. And when it comes to arthritis, diet plays a pivotal role. By choosing to exclude these 9 foods from your diet, you could potentially reduce inflammation, manage your symptoms better, and improve your overall well-being. It isn't about deprivation, but about making healthier choices. The food you eat can either be the safest and most potent form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. Remember, a healthier diet could mean a life with less pain. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the foods to avoid if you have arthritis. We hope this information empowers you to make healthier choices. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening health tips. Until next time, stay healthy.